Hello everybody, this is Juice, and I've recently hosted a Puyo Puyo Champions tournament at my local arcade. We had a total of 10 participants, and we had a pretty stacked competition already. Everyone's asking me about the next tournament. It's going to be next Tuesday. It won't be streamed live, but I will try my best to save the replays, like I have to with this tournament's loser finals and grand finals. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys those two replays. And before I start, I just want to let you guys know that we actually did first to 2 sets, mostly because we were kind of crunching on time since we had some huge party going on before I got here to set up for a tournament, and it kind of crunched down with another tournament that was going on, and some players are doing both of them. So we did kind of have to slow down a little bit, but we still got to the point of it, and I only saved the loser and the grand finals replay, so I do apologize in advance. Next time I will make sure I save every replay, but keep in mind that we use 2 switches, so I might have to ask the other person for, footage of their switch, but we'll see how we get there. But right now, here are the loser and the grand final replays. Okay, so this is Chris versus Carlos. Chris is going to be on the left, Carlos will be on the right. If you forget, it's going to be on the screen at the bottom. But basically, this is going to be a pretty stacked match. Chris is doing some really good stairs, and he actually built them pretty well. I think he kind of just forgot what to do with the right side, because I can see he probably put those red and yellows a little bit more better. I'll probably show some chainisms as to how they could have done it. So you'll probably see a bunch of those popping up in front of matches, so I do apologize in advance. Yeah, it's just like a simple, what you'll expect from a normal battle. Just simple 2 chains and 3 chains sometimes. Chris is actually doing a lot of damage on this side, I wondered. Or, sorry, I noticed, and he seems to kind of just put Carlos on edge. Now keep in mind, Carlos has played with me. Both these players have played with me before. I think Chris had a little bit more time to play with me because we played at 2 parties at one point, and then Carlos only played once, but it was at the arcade. So pretty decent stuff there. So we see Carlos trying to dig way down, but he's getting some pretty decent damage off of him, which is actually pretty good. I feel like Chris could do something with those blues. Instead of just matching those right there, he could have just put them on column 4 and then just saved it up for that way he can get like a 3 chain with the the greens. I'm colorblind, by the way, so I'm a little bit new with the colors. I'm trying to identify them on the face. But I don't think people would actually notice or know if I did that. But I see what could be done here. I am gonna put point chainisms and let them see where they went wrong and how they can actually improve. Hopefully they are watching this so they can actually use this for criticism. Because I know Chris was the main one that's asking me for the next Puyo tournament. He really wants to practice this game, and I do appreciate that. And I think just seeing gameplay and me analyzing it, especially with you guys' help, because I know you guys are pretty big on giving people advice. Ooh, looks like Chris knew how to flip over the Puyos, which is not exactly a hard skill to. Oh, but he forgot to do with the blues, which is unfortunate.
That's the end of that.
But he could have flipped over the blues to column 1 and at least got a decent dig. But that was game 1 for Carlos. Now again, these are going to be first to 2s because we were crunching down time. But next Puyo tournament, we're going to be doing more actual official longer sets, so those should be good. Chris literally should have just put those blues and purples in column 5, so that way that can at least end this chain, because Carlos doesn't really have anything going on over there. And he has a GTR-ish form at the column 1 over there, but as you can see, he broke it, so it wouldn't really work. So I think Chris would have actually won that game had he put those, mixed in those blues and purples. That's just one thing, but they're new players, so we don't really expect them. You can't expect them just to do everything correctly. But I think he actually no, sorry, I'm not. Again, I'm colorblind, so I don't really. I only identify by the faces, and even then, along with that, it's just really hard to tell them apart. Trust me, I'm trying, guys. But yeah, I feel like he didn't get enough. I don't think he got enough. Well, the chainers will let you guys know. I'm not really used to doing post commentary. I kind of like doing it live, but that's what happens when you don't stream the game. But luckily, I think we're gonna be doing starting, or trying to start the live footage. I don't know, maybe sometime when we get more people interested. But right now we're doing post commentary, and it seems like Chris is slowly figuring out how to dig his way to back down, but I don't think he realizes that he needs a lot more purples to get like back down, because he needs a purple at top to even touch those, and he didn't do that. And I'll try my best to like chainism these like the best way I can, so that way whenever they watch these, they can like kind of see where they went wrong.
1, 2. Time to get serious.
But I think Carlos got like a decent 3 chain, but luckily Chris was able to look, well, not luckily, but fortunately Chris was able to neutralize the garbage, which is actually good. Now a lot of people are used to the whole neutralizing garbage mechanic. But yeah, it just seems like Chris is just kind of having a hard time, like mid-game. But it looks like he's gonna get the spike kill in here with that 3 chain. Yeah, I don't think Carlos. Yep, he's done for.
So annoying. Can I hold back too much?
Right, so now they're back. So now they're back run 1. So whoever wins this moves on to grand finals, as you guys already know. For spoiler tendencies, I already posted like the winners and whatnot, but I'm not gonna do it in this video. So if you guys want to know who won, ultimately, either wait till the video or just
1, 2.
Ooh, that was a nice 2 chain from Carlos. I feel like he stacked a little bit high there. Ooh. Okay, well, I think Carlos is getting the conception that you can send like any chain amount to actually like send garbage, which is theoretically true, but not the most optimal way to play, because you have to like send more garbage than that. But then again, these are both new players, so we gotta kind of help them into the light. Okay. I don't know if I find out another like chainism thing that like helps them. Oh, he should have put those. Oh, he should have split those reds and purples. Ah, jeez. I feel like Chris is like getting more into like trying to like this is like baby steps into like forming, like doing Ooh, Chris, no. Could have done it better. So you're probably gonna hear me like do that a lot, unfortunately. But I'm just trying to make sure we get these players at least knowable what they did. But he sends Carlos a whole 1 line and manages to kill him. Nice. So that's Chris going on to grand finals with the other winners, and which I will show you right now. Alright, so Chris is on the left again, and then he's facing the winner of the winner's bracket, which is CJ. And CJ is actually probably, well, he's into it. He's getting there. He does know, as you can see, he does make a little bit of a Hellfire setup right there. And he's actually pretty good at it from what I've played him. Unfortunately, Chris forgot the 1 Puyo over there. The 1 Puyo over there. Yeah, CJ is probably really good at doing Hellfires. They're not really like deathly ones, but they're still pretty good. I feel like if Chris wants to beat him, he has to like know how to chain and know how to do it like fast. But again, these are all new skills. Yeah, there's another Hellfire from CJ. Forgot CJ's using Hartman.
Good. That's the end of that.
I'm literally doing, and I'm doing this like the night after, so I'm doing this on Tuesday, so it's supposed to be uploaded Wednesday, hopefully. But yeah, it looks like CJ is going for another Hellfire setup. Now, confession, they actually did play like another set, or the the grand finals and whatnot, and the loser finals as well. Unfortunately, I was stupid and I didn't get those like the second replays, so I do apologize for those. Next time, whenever I do these, I'm going to make sure that someone reminds me that, hey, we need to save these replays so we can actually get these on YouTube so they can know what they did wrong, or just see them. And I don't know if they can actually if they actually know. Ooh, wow, that is a nice 3 chain spike Hellfire from CJ. Probably gonna take the game as well. Yeah, there's no way Chris is gonna be able to come from that. So you gotta deem CJ the winner. So CJ was compensated for his time. He did get a $50 Amazon gift card. Chris got $20 in cash, and Carlos, Bowser got third place with incredible gameplay. Got nothing. So that's pretty much the end of the tournament. And then these are just kind of just plays I did with him, which I will go over, which is not part of the tournament. So this is me playing. I'm Suda Kotora, and CJ is Hartman. This is like a little friendly we played after the tournament. But I'll let this play on while I kind of explain, you know, some of the stuff about the Puyos. Community. Not the community. What am I saying? The Puyo tournament. Basically, these are going to be try to run like Thursday, but I'm going to try to do a little more official sets. So maybe we'll do like Tokyo Game Show, where they do like 2 first to 2 sets, or maybe like a first to 7. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but I'm trying to mainly get these like done faster, where at least in a like setting where like everyone can actually play and concentrate. And I feel like we only did like the first to 2 sets is because we had to like work with another like tournament that was going on, and it was kind of like nerve-wracking. Too, like this is my first tournament, so like I really didn't want people to think, oh my goodness, this guy doesn't know shit what he's doing. But I got feedback from the tournament. Tournament actually was ran pretty beautifully according to most of the players, so they were okay with it. I just need to work on actually just getting people to get to their matches in time, which isn't really a big problem. But yeah, they actually played a lot of casuals. Unfortunately, I didn't get those on my Switch. I think they're on the other Switch that was provided, which was my friend Lee's. She was the main one that actually helped me get these Puyo tournaments on the way. But unfortunately it wasn't like too much of, well, it was a big help, but it was like, I'm not sure. I have to like make sure I get her like replays too, but she's like, well, I think Sherry knows how to go online with it. But again, this is all based off like my first like tournament thoughts. Like I think I did really well. I know these are gonna be really big if we keep doing these. We might have to move these to Tuesday so that we won't have to worry about the crunch time, so we can worry about the actual Puyo and not like other tournaments. Actually, I got really lucky with those purples that just came out of nowhere. I think Carlos was actually watching us, and he was like, "Oh my god, he should have died!" Like he was just chaining out the entire time, and I'm just like, "Well, when you're in Puyo, you don't die. You don't opt to die, at least." Because, like I said, CJ, he kind of knows his way around Hellfires, which I kind of already like noticed. Not the most optimal way to play, but he does know his stuff around like Hellfires. But I feel like chaining is like actually a big part of Puyo, so I feel like if CJ literally put more time into learning how to change rather than just powerful 3 chains, I think this would be pretty better sets. But right now they're just trying to figure out the meta. I think Chris is slowly getting he's getting hang of like chaining, which is really well. But he needs to do it like a little bit faster, but that takes a lot of time and practice in it. And of course, I'm going to be playing with Chris a little bit more because I feel like he's really ready for this next tournament. He really wants to practice, and I do like that appreciation from him. And of course, I can throw up any other competitors as well. I'm so sorry I couldn't get the other ones on my Switch or recorded it whatsoever. We're figuring it out. I'm going to work with Lee on that. But otherwise, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next video of this might be Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure something out. But otherwise, I'll see you guys later.